on, guys? Bretto back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a WWE action figure setup tutorial video. This video is going to be how to set up WWE action figures with tables. In my last WWE action figure setup tutorial video, which if you guys are interested in watching it, feel free to click up in the top right now to watch it. It is how to set up WWE action figures with chairs. So this time, I got enough support on that video to where you guys wanted to see another one. We're doing it with tables. So we're going to be doing a WWE action figure setup tutorial today with WWE Mattel tables, Jack's tables, Ringside Collectibles exclusive tables. It's going to be an absolute banger video. I'm going to show you guys make some kick-ass setups with WWE tables, with WWE figures. This is going to be amazing. Without further ado, let's jump in. As I'm going through the setups, let me know down in the comments down below which one is your favorite. We're going to be doing a bunch of different moves in this video, and I'm just curious to see which one is going to be your guys' favorite. So use the comment section as your voice so that I can see which one was the best. Subscribe to Bretto Live as well. All you got to do is click the red subscribe button. It is absolutely free to do, and if it doesn't let you subscribe, make a YouTube channel so you can. Starting with our first setup, we're going to be working on sort of the apron and in the ring a little bit. We're going to want a table, a pre-broken table. I got this 1999 Jack's Got Wood table, and yes, it's going to want to be pre-broken. So you can set it up just like that on the floor. Pretty basic, lay it out, and then you're going to want to grab your Cody Rhodes action figure with the Intercontinental Championship already attached, and he, believe it or not, we're going to want to place into the ring. He's going to be right there looking down on somebody as they technically went through the table in a tables match. Next, you're going to want to grab your Big Show action figure, and yes, I'm talking about the notorious spot where Big Show went through the table and he literally just got kicked off the apron and his foot went through it. It was a tables match for the Intercontinental Championship. He was facing Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes won the title because of Big Show being an idiot. He was on the apron, falls off, one foot goes to the table just like that, and he's still hanging onto the rope. So we're going to want to get that in. And yes, he was bending his knee during the actual spot in real life, but I can't bend the knee and get it on the apron still, so I just sort of have him his leg just placed on the apron like that, if you guys can see. And then one foot is obviously going through the table down below, and then there we have Cody Rhodes celebrating with the Intercontinental Championship. Next table setup we're going to do involves a table. Obviously, every single setup in this video is going to involve a table. Here it is. I got the legs up, and it is ready to get somebody smashed through it. So there it is. You're going to want to give yourself some space for this one because we're using 3 figures. We got Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, and Xavier Woods. No particular reason why it's Xavier Woods. It's just when they re-debuted back in WWE in 2015, I think it might have been. It might have been 2016. They 3D'd Xavier Woods, and they took out the New Day, so I thought I'd just use Xavier Woods. But yes, we're going to be doing the 3D through the table. Devon needs to grab the legs. He needs to grab the legs of Xavier Woods, very similar to that, and then you're going to have to bend Devon's legs just like this. One arm out on Woods, and looks like he's coming down. He's ready to take the brunt of this table spot, and here comes Bubba Ray. You're going to want to bend Bubba Ray's arm just like that. You got Bubba Ray in position, bend his legs out, and then set up Bubba Ray with Xavier Woods' head right where it needs to be. Just like that, and boom! There is the 3D from the Dudley Boys to Xavier Woods. If you can tell, I did put the fist of Xavier Woods down on the table right there just to add extra support for the Woods figure. As you can see, his left fist is touching the table. But other than that, it's mainly Devon and Bubba Ray doing the work here, holding up the figure. This is a mid-motion one. You could set this one up with the table broken already, but I prefer it in motion. I think it looks way cooler in motion. I just think that's epic, bro. Very, very nice. Next up, we are going to be using Wade Barrett and Randy Orton. We're going to put them there aside. There are 2 formulas that we need for this setup. We need one of these. I like these, dude. They come with WWE action figures every once in a while. They came with the Raw main event ring. I forgot where I got this one. This one has the smaller insert that fits on our brand new WWE Ultimate Edition rings, like the Raw one and the Mattel Creations New Gen Arena one. And then, of course, we need a table. Yes, my tables are pretty worn in. I've broken a lot of figures through them over the days. So what we're going to want to do is set up the table, obviously. Then you're going to want want to grab your Wade Barrett. You're going to want to grab your Wade Barrett, shove the boot right under there, have him coming down mid-motion like, oh, I'm going to put Randy Orton through this table. I'm going to win this tables match. I don't know about that, Barrett. So Barrett just jumped off the top rope. And boom, you're going to want to plant that in there. And dude, the thing I love about these freaking plastic things, look at Wade Barrett. He's literally mid-air. There's the table, and that thing's literally clear so you can barely see it. So once you got Barrett up in the air, here comes Randy Orton. And you could have Orton either delivering the RKO or searching for Barrett. You could have him just like this. Like, oh, he's searching for Barrett. He's getting ready to RKO him through the table. Just like that. Or you could set up Orton literally doing the RKO, which I'm going to show you guys right now. But yeah, there's Orton looking for the RKO. Like, okay, here comes Barrett. He's half turned around. Or you could set it up like this. Change the movement of Barrett. You're going to want to set our settings down on this little tool that I have in the corner and then move it up as I'm doing over here. And then once you have Barrett down, table's going to be broken. Randy Orton just delivered the RKO. Boom. And I like Orton levitated a little bit, so I'm going to put 1 foot down, just like that. And then there is Orton delivering the RKO to Wade Barrett, who Wade Barrett's still suspended. I'm still using that plastic clear piece in the corner that's attached to the steel post. But yeah, he went through the table. Orton hit him with the RKO. I love the use of the interchangeable hands. I feel like it gives it more texture and more just freaking realism to it. And then Randy Orton is still levitated off the mat. Look at that. 1 foot's on the ground. The rest of his body is off the mat. Utilizing Wade Barrett's head, utilizing that 1 foot on the floor, balancing it all out, making it look absolutely wicked. I love it. Next WWE action figure setup, we have to take it to the high risk district. As you can see, our little chain is hanging high above the ring, and I'm going to hang the WWE Championship Edge spinner belt above the ring. You guys can see Edge's belt hanging above the ring, and things are about to be broken. Yes, I know I said this was a tables video, but we're gonna have to use a ladder. Preferably, yes, we're gonna want one of these really thick ladders, and what you're gonna want to do is set it up right below the spinner title, just like that. And then where the tables come in play is not anywhere on top of the ladder. The tables come into play down here. So you're gonna want to grab your 2 wooden tables, set them up, and we're gonna create a tower with them. We're going to create a tower just like in the notorious match between Edge and John Cena in their ladder match for the WWE Championship, just like this. So we got our extra long ladder set up. We got our tables set up at the bottom. And now we just need to set up our action figures. I got John Cena and I got Edge. Very similar attires that they wore that night. I believe it was at Unforgiven 2006 where these two men went to battle for the WWE Championship, innovating the ladder match, the TLC match, I should say. So here's Cena. He's got Edge up for the FU or the Attitude Adjustment, whatever you guys want to call it. At this time, I believe it was the FU. And then once you get John Cena and Edge into a position like this, this is where the balancing comes in. So the feet are an ideal thing in this. You're going to want to set the feet up very, very straight, enough in the rungs to where it actually holds. And yeah, we're good. We're good. Just like that, John Cena is about to deliver an Attitude Adjustment to Edge off the top of that 20-foot ladder. There's 2 tables stacked up in a tower below. Cena hits this, you'd best bet he's going to win that WWE Championship. Oh man, this is epic. Of course, just like the Wade Barrett Randy Orton one, you can set this up to where Edge has already fallen off the ladder and say Cena wants to hold the WWE Championship up in the air. You can do that. But I just find this so much more impactful because just the suspense of what is about to happen to Edge off the top of that ladder is going to be just intense. And what a scene right there. Just alone. Them on the ladder with the Rated R title facing toward the camera. That is freaking sick, dude. That is wicked. Great work. Wow. The next setup does involve AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose, or John Moxley, but this is the Dean Ambrose action figure. And the thing is, I forgot that I'm using all my Ringside Collectibles exclusive tables for my display right now. So I don't have any Ringside exclusive tables right now. I only have these black Mattel tables left, so that's what we're going to be using. And this one's very, very easy. You want Dean Ambrose, right? So we're going to set up Ambrose. So he's getting ready to catch Styles as he's laying down on the table. And I think, yeah, we're going to do this one already set up. So Ambrose is down the table. He just went through. Maybe set up his leg at the top, head, and the bottom. He just went through the table, just like that. I always like making the setup look realistic after the superstar went through the table. Like the hands are down, the legs are in positions like, holy crap, what just happened type deal. Obviously, the table is broken. Even if you wanted, you could even, we're going to do it. I'm going to break one of the legs off this table, and the impact was that hard to where Ambrose broke the leg of the table. Look at that. That just looks more impactful. You know what I'm saying? So after we do that, here's our freaking amazing, gorgeous, beautiful AJ Styles action figure. Once again, I got the interchangeable hands on there. If you use like open interchangeable hands with setups, I've just noticed it makes it look so much more realistic. So AJ Styles with the Ultimate Edition in particular, it's going to be so easy to do the 450 splash. So AJ just came down, and in the real 450 that he actually did this, he sort of overshot it like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to overshot it, move the toes up in the air a little bit, and he literally just buckled over Dean Ambrose. So yeah, we're just gonna like get Styles in a position here to where, oh my god, like he just landed on Dean Ambrose with a 450 splash. Just make it look gruesome. So we got the leg broken on the tables. I just did a little repositioning there with Ambrose. I sort of propped him up a little more using his left arm to jam it into the ground just to prop up the back of that table. So then this side's all the way down, that side's up. It's just, yeah, that's just brutal looking. I love the look of that. In our next action figure setup, we are going to be using John Cena and CM Punk. We are going to place them right there. Here is our table, and yes, I don't have any more room in the ring, so that's why we are doing this setup outside of the ring. So CM Punk's going to be taking an AA. Be careful if you guys are using the Elite 16. Be careful with this figure. The joints tend to be really tight, and you don't want to risk maybe damaging your Punk figure. And the thing we're going to be doing with this AA, we're going to be doing it mid-motion. We're going to be doing it mid-motion here. So Cena just dumped him over his shoulder. And boom. There's Cena about to deliver the AA to CM Punk right through the table. And you can see how CM Punk is mid-motion there on Cena's shoulder. I utilized Cena's left arm, which if your Cena action figure is really loose, this will not work. You need some tight Cena arms in order to do this move. On Cena's delivering the attitude adjustment to CM Punk through the black table right there. Looking epic, and I love the mid-motion maneuver, dude. I got him sort of leaning on his head, too. It looks really realistic. And if you want to add even more craziness to this attitude adjustment through the table, we got some metal tacks that we are going to pour on this table just like that. We don't have to use all of them. We'll just use some of them just like that. These are like actual little metal tacks that I got a long time ago in like a nail box. It was wild. So yeah, there are the metal tacks laid out on the table. CM Punk is about to get this AA. Woohoo! It's about to be wicked. Oh crap, a couple fell on the floor. Next setup with the table is going to be sort of like a corner maneuver. Feel free to do this one in the ring as well. You could do it in the corner, in the turnbuckle area, but like I said, there's really no more room in the ring, and I want to keep this setup up. So yes, we got it by the barricade, and they do spears through the table by the barricade as well. So you want to set up your table. We're going to want the Tribal Chief for this. Yeah, we want Roman Reigns, and we want Jey Uso. Jey Uso, the guy that I think is going to be Roman Reigns' next challenger for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, even though he's already fought him like in the 2020 era of the early days of the Tribal Chief. But yes, we got Roman Reigns, we got Jey Uso. Jey Uso is going to be going through the table, obviously, because Roman Reigns does the spear. So here's Jey taking the brunt of that. He wants his hands over his head, so he's covering his head as he goes through the table, just like this. Boom. There he is. Here's Roman Reigns coming in hot. We got his right arm in the air, his feet up in the air just like this, and we're gonna have Roman midair, similar to what we did with Randy Orton. We want Roman with 1 foot in the air like that. So Roman just hit the spear to Jey Uso, 1 foot in the air. I got 1 foot on the ground balancing him, and there's Jey taking the full brunt of that spear. Good God, Roman Reigns, stop this absolute assault on Jey Uso. I don't think he could take any more. The next setup we're going to be doing in the video is Zack Ryder and Kane. They had a little altercation in 2012. And yeah, we're going to be utilizing that in this video. Here's the table. We're going to want to lay it right there. Yeah, I know it's a little hard to see because it is black table, blends in with the black mat that I have. But anyways, Zack Ryder and Kane, let's get to the setup. So for the Zack Ryder, I am going to want to remove the Internet Championship, which is actually a really unique belt. I like that belt a lot, but we're going to want to remove it for the sake of this action figure setup. And for Zack Ryder, we're going to set him up first. So Zack Ryder, you're going to want to bend his legs up like this. Once again, be careful with the joints if you don't really move your WWE action figure joints that often. Careful when you move them in, tight positions like that. Here's Zack Ryder. We got him up in the air, maybe getting ready to take a choke slam. So for this, we want Kane doing the choke slam to Zack Ryder off of the apron. So for this, how you do the choke slam is you're going to want to support Zack Ryder with his own right arm. So that's going to be over the right arm of Kane. And then, yeah, you're literally going to have the hand over the throat of Zack Ryder. This is going to work. This is going to work. Come on, baby. Kane doing the choke slam to Zack Ryder. And he's about to go through the table down below. And there's the Internet Championship laying on the table. So this is not about to be good for Zack Ryder. Yes, it took a little bit to set it up, only because, like I said, I forgot the right arm on the Kane figures loose. So it was tough. And the way I was able to do it, I was able to utilize the rope on the bottom, because the ropes on these Ultimate Edition rings are very, very tight. So they don't really budge that much. So yeah, I was able to just lean Zack Ryder on that rope. And now he stays. He stays perfectly. And I still have the chokeslam hand going up in the throat of Zack Ryder, if you can tell. So it's still super realistic. So yeah, Kane's about to absolutely demolish Zack Ryder. But yes, guys, that has been the WWE tables tutorial video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This was an absolute banger video to make. A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun being creative with some of these setups, with the tacks, with the chokeslam, the tables especially. It was a lot of fun. Have fun with it, guys. Set up what you want. You don't have to set up these exact setups. I'm just giving you ideas of what you can do with these tables. You can do some wild ones, some basic, some more basic than others, obviously. But yeah, there's some pretty cool ones you can do, and I highly recommend you guys do some WWE Extreme setups, post them up to Instagram, tag me in a story. I'll repost it on my story. So feel free, if you guys want to do that, feel free to on Instagram. And subscribe to Bretto Live, like the video, comment down below your favorite setup that I did in the video, and I'll see you guys next time. I love all you. Bretto Live out. Peace. Feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere, I swear.